nghe nó nói từ đây. try was unconverted and the score remains 10 points to nil, Tingha. 6 points to nil, sorry. Got a commentator down there anyway? Yeah? Have a go at that. Alright? Run a commentary.
I clean up with your nerves.
That'll do. Wait.
Put it back, Red. Look offside around the other side. Here. Is that number 4? Give me a bit of a head scratch. Put on that number 4. Put on that number 4. Right there. Oh, how about that? Let that one up. Go underneath her. Under her. Actually, number 4. Come in.
Chat, you want to do a commentary match now? No? Anyway. 10th goal successful. Score now Tingha 6, Oxford 2. That try takes the score on the Tingha 9, Oxford's 2. Come in. That kick was unsuccessful. The score remains Tingha 9, Oxford's 2. Half-time score, Tingha 9, Oxford's 2.
And kick off for the second half of this reserve grade fixture. Ball taken by a Tingha player run up. He's taken by Lionel Moore and another Oxford player there in a good tackle. So Tingha player straight up the middle.
Come on, you target, get up now!
All goes out here. And the Tingha player runs it up there and he's nearly lost it. But he's passed back there. Well tackled by Platter and Lionel Moore. At the Parry. Parry straight up the middle. He's well taken. The penalty there against Oxford. They're going to take the kick for goal. Tingha centre comes in with a kick and it's well wide of the mark. It goes into over the dead ball line. Oxford to take the drop out, 25-yard mark. Player puts it down into the Tingha territory. It's picked up there by that player for Tingha. He dodged and weaves, but he's brought down there by Hall of Oxfords. Out to Parry. Parry's well taken there by Coleman and drop ball there. Tingha dropped it and was knocked back according to the referee. Out the Tingha back line. 5'8" dummy to kick, but he's passed away to the fullback, and the fullback straight through. She's got a pass back in field and it's picked up by Crew for Oxford. Oxford in position. He's back out to Lionel Moore. He's straight down the middle. Ball played back there to McCormick on the Croft. Croft's picked up and dumped. Ball played back to McCormick on the Lionel Moore. Out, he threw a wide pass out there, picked up by Rebolt. Rebolt's well tackle. Ball's played back to Platter, the Hall rather. Back out the back line there to Connors. It's Platter there. And he's broke the tackle there, but he's pulled down again from behind. Ball played back to Serena. Serena, a bit of a run there. Got a ball out there to the winger. Winger Atkins, and he's well held. That's a 6 tackle, scrum to fake down. Oxford ball on the scrum, won by Tingha. Ball's out the back, Tingha back line. On the centre, he split him there, but he's just well tackled by 3 Oxford players. Braybook pulls him out again. The Tingha 5'8". There's this loose pass there by Tingha. And this ball was picked up by Oxford. Out there to Hall. And there's a penalty here. Penalty against Tingha. Bell to kick for touch. Didn't make much ground, but he found touch. Hall will take the tap. On the Lionel Moore. Looks for support, use it to Crew. Crew's well held. On the back to Lionel Moore. On the Bell, but Bell went without it. Ball's loose on the ground, there's Tingha in possession. They get to Parry, Norm Parry. He's held, well held there. Back at the Tingha back line there now. And the players covered by 2 Oxford tacklers. He got his pass away there, a little kick by Tingha centre. He regained, it's a good move. He's well tackled. Not far from the Oxford line. Ball goes out to Tingha back on the half-backs, well held there by 2 Oxford players. And Lionel Moore and Hall the hooker. I think they hurt this fella. There's 2 Tingha players down. One of the Tingha players has regained his feet, the halfback. There's still another fella there, down there. He doesn't look, I don't think he's too bad. Tingha, there's a drop for goal there. It was unsuccessful. Bounced off an Oxford player. Tingha back in position. 6 tackles, 5 to go. The referee's called a scrum. It's Oxford ball in the scrum. Penalty against Oxford. Half-back McCormick for feet in second row. Tingha took the tap. The half-back finds support inside there, and he's dragged down there by 2 Oxford defenders. Back out the back line there. This fella's pulled down just about 2 or 3 metres short of the Oxford try line. Back out to Parry, and he nearly dropped it, but it was picked up by another Tingha player. Back out the back line. That player, he lunged for the line, but I think he's a bit short. Back out there to Parry on the centre there. He must be close to the line. No try. He went over the line. Oxford came up with the ball. Scrummed it back down, just short of the Oxford try line. It's McCormick's ball in the scrum. It's won by Tingha. The Tingha back line to the centre there. And he's diving, he's finding his way through there. He's nearly through. He's just short of the line. The 5'8" stepped back inside, but he's well held there by McCormick and Connors for Oxford. And the player there lunged for the line, but he's held up. Back the Tingha half back there, and he's got his pass away, good pass, but the ball's dropped. Should be nearly a knock on there, but the referee hasn't ruled it. He's given a free kick to Oxford. Deliberate forward pass. Bell finds touch, gained a few yards down the sideline there. Hall to take the tap for Oxford. No, you give the ball to Rebelt. Rebelt's going to take the tap. There's a move on here, and someone came up the ball. Who's Hall? Played back to Crew, Lionel Moore, to Chris Bell, and he's pushed down there. Back to Crew, McCormick on Lionel Moore. He's straight up the middle, and he's pulled down. Played back to Crew, getting a dummy after McCormick to Serena. Serena goes back inside, and he got the ball stolen from him. The ball's loose, and picked up again there by Oxford player. It's Platter that runs the ball in there. Played back to Hall on McCormick. Gets dummy his pass and then held it up and give it to Lionel Moore, and Lionel had nowhere to go. Played back to Braybrook. Braybrook's pulled in. Plays it back to Croft, to Lionel Moore. He's taking it straight up the middle. Play back to McCormick, to Bell. Bell couldn't pick it up. There's a knock on there. A bit of friendly rubbing up the face there by Bell, and that Tingha player Parry. McCormick to feed the scrum for Oxford. Ball's in. Coming out to Tingha. looked to come in the same tunnel, the referee let it go on. They got Tingha forward there running in. He's well held by Croft and Braybrook. Back to Norm Perry. He drops the shoulder but didn't go very far. And Braybrook stole the ball off him and stopped. Referees ruled a scrum back down there. Going to feed the scrum. Ball's in. Comes out Oxford side, but the referee's not happy with it. McCormick puts the ball in again. Won by Oxford this time. McCormick's down on the ball. And it looks like he lost the ball there. Tingha in possession. That fella gave Lionel Moore a bit of a tap there, but it didn't worry him greatly. Ball back out there to Curtin for Tingha. At the back line there to Tingha centre there. Out. A little Tingha centre puts a little kick up, little bomb up. And Connors took it well for Oxford over the line. Oxford to take the line drop out. Good kick and work taken by Perry. He runs it in there. He got around one tackler, but he's taken by Crew. Plays the ball back there. Out in the wing to Fenton. Fenton's well held. There's the ball back out to Curtin. Curtin, good run. Straight out the middle. Ball out the back line, the full back there. Centre decides to cut back inside. That's a good run by the centre. Got his pass away to the halfback. Come off an Oxford player, 6 again. There's 5 tackles to go for Tingha. Tingha player hurt there. Back to Curtin. Curtin straight in the middle, up the middle, but the Tingha centre dropped it, and Connors in possession for Oxford. Runs it straight up centre field. Connors player back to Croft. Croft's pull straight in. Plays it back to Connors. Connors decides to go himself. Couldn't get his pass away. Plays the ball back out to Lionel Moore there. Lionel Moore straight up the side line. Ball comes out to Braybrook on the burst. And he's pulled down a good tackle. He got through him, straight through. Gonna get the fullback to beat. And he's caught from behind. And a good tackle by the halfback for Tingha. Out the Bell. Platter. Platter got his pass away to Rebuild to come from the other wing. And he's straight through. Pulled down a good tackle by Whitten. Got his pass away to Platter, and Platter dropped it. Wasn't a real good pass. That was the 6th tackle for Oxford. The ball was dropped. And anyway, so scrummed it back down there. There's a Tingha player hurt there. The referee's called time out. That player there that looks like the halfback for Tingha's getting up to his feet. He's alright, by the looks of it. And that's the fullback was hurt. Scrum it back down. Tingha defeat this scrum. Ball comes out. It's won by Oxford in a cloud of dust. They go out to Bell. Bell give it to Braybrook. Braybrook gets his pass away and it's straight to a Tingha player. To Parry. Tingha halfback. Chewett. He's went clean through him. And he's taken there by Connors and McCormick in a good tackle. I got the Tingha back line. This fella's held the ball up. He's let it go on a silly pass. And a couple of Oxford players there dived on the ball, but Oxford come up with the ball out to Lionel Moore. He's straight up the field. Got his pass away to McCormick. McCormick plays it back on the Coleman. Coleman, he's got a few metres there and he's held up. Back to Braybrook. McCormick to Bell. He dummies, goes back inside and well caught. Back to McCormick on to Lionel Moore. His pass out to Croft. Croft's well held there. They can't upend him as a matter of fact, no. They put him back down. Back to Lionel Moore on the Serena. Serena gets a long pass back into Platter. And he's got his pass away to Corners, coming in from the fullback. He got his pass away to Crew. Crew back to Hall on to Coleman. Coleman threw a silly pass there to McCormick. Very desperate pass. The ball was knocked on there, the scrum to back down. The ball's in the scrum. Put in by Tingha. The referee's not happy with it. Change around there, Serena's playing half back. McCormick's going on the wing. Won by Tingha, that ball. Back to Curtin. The Tingha second row there, and he's pulled down by Bell. Loose ball there, towed through by Tingha player and died on by Bell. 6 to go for Oxford. Played it back to Platter. His pass away to McCormick. McCormick got his pass away to Croft. Croft let it go. And Tingha player picked it up, towed it through, picked it up, and he's going to score. He's pulled down over the line by Connors. It's a try. Makes us score 12 points to 2 in favour of Tingha. With the kick to come. Whitten to take kick for goal for Tingha. Whitten's got the ball lined up. Doesn't side, just runs in and kicks it. And it's a good kick, but it's wide of the mark. So the score remains at 12 points to 2 in favour of Tingha. Bell to kick off for Oxford. So, high kick taken by Parry, second row for Tingha. He's well taken there by 3 Oxford players. Plays the ball back, goes out there to Curtin, and Curtin stands up, but he's smothered there. Ball's reefed from him. Got to be a penalty to Tingha. Fenton to take the kick for touch. There we go, much ground, and he found touch. Just about a couple of metres over the Oxford side of the halfway. Play the ball back to Whitten, on the Perry. Perry gets his pass on the Curtin. Curtin unloads to the wing, and then he's straight through his fairly gap. Got straight around corners, and he's going to. I think he's going to score. No, he comes back inside, gets his pass away. Oh, there's a forward pass rule there. Shepparton. No, not a forward pass. Shepparton. Referees picked that player up for Shepparton. Free kick to Oxford. They take a tap. Boy. Right in front of their own goal mouth. Bell runs it in. Back to Hall on the Crew. Crew's well taken by Whitten. Got his loose pass away to McCormick. McCormick's pulled down by Parry. Get the pass out to Moore. Moore straight up the sideline there. He's well held. Plays the ball back to Coleman. Out to McCormick. On to Serena. Serena's trying to go himself, and he's pulled down. Serena plays it back to the Bell, on to McCormick. Back out the Platter. Platter gets his pass out here to Rebelt. Rebelt threw a dummy inside. He got a high tackle there from a Tingha player. Lost the ball. He got hit from behind fairly well there. Rebelt. He's limping with it. It's Oxford ball on the scrum. Serena puts it in, straight in second row. It's right in front of the referee. Silly movement, Budgie. It's a penalty to Tingha. Winning the kick for touch. He found touch. Few up near the Oxford 25. Allowing to take the tap. So takes the tap and runs it up himself. He's well held there by a couple of Oxford defenders. He's hurt. He went down. He hasn't got up. Doesn't look like he's badly hurt. They're going to take this player Lavender off. He must be hurt. He's getting his feet. No, there's a replacement standing by, but he's not going to go on. Lavender plays the ball back to Norm Perry, and he's well held. Lavender is coming off. He's hurt his leg. At the Whitten, the ball's out to Whitten, out to the 5'8" there. Tingha. It's a loose pass back in there, and he regained somehow. I don't know how. The referee's ruled the scrum. Lavender's off for Tingha. There's a replacement on there. Ball scrum, won by Tingha. That player's pulled down there. By Pat Crew. Out to Witten. Witten's running hard, but he's held up there by 3 Oxford defenders. Yep, plays it back to the fullback, and the fullback went in his own. Gained a couple of metres there. Plays it back to Witten. Back out there to Curtin, and Curtin's charging the line. He's held up, he lost the ball. Coleman in possession of Oxford's. And he's held up there. Plays it back to Rebuilt. Rebuilt goes himself. And he busted a couple of tackles there. He's finally pulled down. Plays it back to Crew. On to Braybrook. Braybrook's finally pulled down and lost the ball. The referee's ruled a scrum. So in the defeat, a scrum for Oxford. Ball comes out Oxford side of the pack, died on by Serena. Played back there Austin on the Connors. Connors got around that player. He got around another one, decked another one. But he's finally hit. And a good tackle from the side there by Witten. Tingha back to Platter. The Crew, and Crew's held up. Plays the ball back to Platter. The Lionel Moore. He's going to run it straight in. And he gets his pass away there to Bell. Bell went without it. It's picked up by Tingha. Tingha 5'8". Plays the ball back down the south to Norm Perry. Gets his pass away there to replacement player for Tingha. And he's pulled down there, and a good tackle by Austin. It's Tingha winger running it straight in. Gained good ground up the middle there. Back to the replacement player again, and he's going to score straight between the posts. Good try there. Replacement player Moore scored that try, good try. Makes a score 15 points to 0. 15 points to 2, I'm sorry. Tingha lead 15 points to 2. With a kick to come right in front. Tingha 5'8's kicked that goal. That makes it 17 points to 2 in favour of Tingha. Oxford take a kick off, taken by Bell, and he's found touch easy there with a short kick. Scrummed it back down in Tingha's territory there. Ball's in the scrum. Referees penalised the Tingha half-back foot for a second row feed. It's a free kick to Oxford. Serena the kick for touch. Puts a little kick out. Didn't gain much ground, but he found touch. Lionel Moore to take the tap. Taps it and runs himself straight in on. There's a bit of a brawl on there. Someone punched him. Lionel Moore and Curtin having a bit of a scuffle. And it's free kick to Oxford. Takes a tap again. Lionel Moore. He's not far from the line there. Very close. Plays it back there to player there, Hall. Back to Coleman. Coleman's tailed up about a couple of metres short of the line. Play back to Braybrook. Braybrook runs it up. He's well held there. Ball comes out there to Bell, 5'8", gets a wild pass out there that's picked up by Serena. Serena throws a loose pass at to Atkins. Atkins got his pass back into Platter. Platter's got through that tackle, got his pass out here to Rebuilt. And Rebuilt's held up there, and he's very close to the line there. Very close. He went down with the ball very close to the line. And there's a penalty at Oxford there. Revo went to play the ball. There's a couple of Tingha players die through, try and gain possession. It's a free kick to Oxford. Revo to take the tap. Runs it straight in the middle. He's pulled in a metre or so short of the line. That's full time. Ball goes out here. Platter, and he put up a small bomb there. And it's all over. That's it. Tingha win this game. This reserve grade game, 17 points to 2.